Welcome to Easy Weeknight Meals with Taylor Mock. I'm going to be making a Carolina Smashburger. Let's get to cooking. First things first, we need to heat up our chili. Yes, chili goes on this burger. And I'm using chili with no beans. That is the recipe to this. If you've ever been to the Carolinas, I have been, and I feel like this is on a lot of their menus. However, there's a lot of different ways that you can have a Carolina burger, but this has been more of a popular way. So I'm just gonna put my little pan here on my griddle to warm up that chili. In the meantime, let's talk about the meat. I've got 80-20 ground beef going down. I need my burger smasher. Got my burger smasher. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to just plop down these 80-20 ground beef. By the way, little trick here, I've got a couple pieces of parchment paper. This is gonna help with the burger not sticking. Traditionally in a smash burger, you use about 2 ounces only. But with these are bigger smash burgers. So we went with 4 ounces on each patty. So with that, you really wanna make sure that you are smashing it down. Look at that big boy. And we're just gonna do it to the rest of them. All we're gonna do to these burgers is we're just gonna add a couple bits of seasoning. Now let's make your life easier. I just bought a little chili packet because you're gonna be using chili seasonings. Why not just buy the packet that's got everything in there? Don't use too much because this is not the only seasoning we are using. Just enough to cover slightly. Just like that. And then we're gonna add a little bit of our Montreal steak seasoning. Make sure you're mixing up that chili as it's warming up. And also don't forget to add that pat of butter. This just really gives that burger an extra crispy texture that we're looking for. In the bowl goes the broccoli slaw, followed by some chipotle aioli. I like to do a good 2 heaping tablespoons, a splash of apple cider vinegar, and about 2 teaspoons of our barbecue sauce. Give this slaw a good old mix and then set aside. Back to the burgers, it's time to put the cheese on. Today I'm using a delicious cheddar cheese, but feel free to kind of mix it up if you would like. Once those are good and melted, we're gonna toast the buns. I do bottom side down. You can do all 4 of them if you would like. Once those are done, we're gonna stack our burgers and then put our buns on top of the patties. Start to build by pulling off the bottom of the bun. Then we're gonna add that huge layer of coleslaw mix that we made, followed by your burger, and then we gotta top it off with some chili, mustard, and we're gonna close this big boy up. And the best part of it all is the tasting. We've gotta dig in. This is a big guy. I think I need to cut it. Oh my goodness, this is cutting beautifully and it smells amazing. Y'all, I cannot wait to dig in. We have got to try it. Look at the layers, that's insane. Okay, this is intimidating, but
good luck.
Here we go. All the flavors are there. You got the crunchiness of your slaw. You've got that pop of chili seasoning already, I can taste it. That mustard, I feel like you have to have the mustard. You just have to have the mustard. Chili and mustard go so good together. Just the flavor of the cheese melting into the slaw, it all goes so good together. So whoever came up with the Carolina burger, that one person in the Carolinas, hats off to you, my friend, because this is delicious. But at the end of the day, I always keep it quick, I keep it simple, and most importantly, I keep it delicious. I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.